Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana. And we just started chapter 3, and like, we kicked some major fucking ass last time. It was so good! Anyway, my bird is going crazy downstairs. I'm talking to the other bird right now, not you guys. Just so you know. Are you sure you don't want to stay? You want to stay? You don't want to go play with little bird? He's calling you. You're making him sad. I feel bad. He's down there by himself. He's like down there chirping, like, hello, anybody? It's like, I feel so guilty. Like, I'm sorry, tiny bird. We're up here, and Mr. Neelix doesn't want to play. We'll come down a little bit. He's just like chirping, like, why am I alone? I feel so bad for him. He doesn't want to like socialize. Like, he wants you to talk to him and stuff, but like, he doesn't like want you to touch him most of the time. So, like, he's getting a little bit better, but, like, even if I try to take him, like, okay, sit on my shoulder, and okay, let's go upstairs. He wants to be by his cage area. He won't really leave that. So, when I come upstairs to record, my bird will come, like, with me, but the other, they're both my birds, technically, but, like, Neelix will come with me, but Lil Bird doesn't want to come upstairs, but he wants Neelix to be down there playing with him, but Neelix is, like, very clingy to me, so I feel bad sometimes, and I'm like, I feel like if I knew that the little bird would be like alive for a long time, because nobody knows how old he is. So it's like, do you have a few more years left in you? Do you have like 5 years? Do you have like 2 months? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? He seems healthy and fine, so he's probably got years. But I'm like, maybe I should just get like another parakeet to like keep downstairs with you. This way you have someone to talk to, because Neelix is very like clingy to me. And is very much like, yeah, sure, sometimes we'll preen and they play together, but, like, most of the time he's like, yeah, whatever, no, I'm with the human, you know? So, like, and meanwhile, the poor little bird's like, hello, I exist, and it's like, but you don't want to be social with me and come and sit on the couch with me and Neelix, so, like, but then you're over there in the corner, like, sad by yourself, and it's like, I need something to keep you occupied. This is why he talks to his mirror friends. But, like, right now, he's like, hello, there's nobody down here. I know there's a human and another fucking bird that live in this house. Where the fuck are they? Like, so I feel bad. That was my nice 2-minute talk of... Thank you for coming to my 2-minute bird TED talk. Anyway. We kicked ass and we jumped in the river. So, Kamagawa. Yeah. Kamagawa, sure. Okay. Kamagawa, yeah. Yeah. My head hurts, and I'm dizzy. I think Shana! Good. Our breathing seems to be stable. Best not to move too quickly. You took quite a beating back there. Benkei Musashibo! Just what are you doing here? After the two of you jumped into the river, I went in after you. Once I caught up, I pulled both of you out. I pulled you both out, sorry. You did what? But why? And that's beside the point right now. Your shoulder was injured, yes? Let me see it. Hey, what are you doing? Don't touch me! I don't have any medicine, but fixing your shoulder will help. You won't be able to protect him like this, you know. Shungen's like, oh, gasp. I understand you're confused, but I'm not your enemy. I too have a grudge against the Heike, just like the Genji. So, what you're trying to say is you rescued us. Here's the dichotomy of this whole game, right? Here's the thing. We have beautiful young boy love interest who's like, like our age, sure. Like someone our age, but look at how beautiful and feminine his face is, right? And then you have like gruff daddy bear over here. And then we got the range in between. But like, these are the opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm just saying, right? Because you've got Shungen like, oh, I'm delicate and pretty and I kind of have a feminine look, but still tough. But you know what I mean? He's got a slightly feminine face and qualities. And then you've got Noritsune, who's still like kind of got the young boy face, but he's like kind of gruff and like whatever, like a little bit more tough. Like, attitude, wise, not, like, strength-wise. Like, I think everybody here is pretty kick-ass. And then you've got Tomomori, who's kind of in the middle. Like, he's still beautiful, but he's still, like, older. He's, like, the normal. And then you've got our brother. I only put him slightly above Tomomori because, you know, he gets closer to the daddy range and he's my brother. So that's really why he goes there. I mean, but I'm like, there's like a weird, like, usually the love interests are kind of similar, or they might be slightly different. Like, this is like two opposite ends of the spectrum. Like, yeah, you got the big bear of a man, and then you've got like pretty intelligent. Okay, I'm just saying. Oh, and our brother. Can't forget we're gonna fuck our brother. I don't know. I'm really hoping one of us is adopted. Anyway. Whatever happens, Lord Shanao, the heir to the Genji name must not be captured by the Heike. However, if we continue on like this, the Heike will eventually discover us. We must escape before that happens. Now, I'm not asking you to trust me, but in order to resist the Heike, you need your strength. Now show me your shoulder. All right. I guess we have no choice but to follow you for now. Not bad. Are you some kind of medic or something? The healing arts have been of great use to me over the years. That should do it. Now, let's take a look at Lord Shanao. Hey! Don't touch Shauna! I have to make sure he's all right. No, here, let me do it. Very well. Makes sense that you would still be hesitant to trust me, I suppose. We also just don't want you accidentally finding out that he's a she. So, basically what's happening here. And this is what you wake up to. Hi? I'm okay with him being in my face. Like, again, you know, I'm not usually into, like, the younger love interests, the ones that are, like, basically our age or, like, even only a year younger, because they always have, like, sweet boy innocent face. Like, again, grandma wants to pinch your cheeks and give you candies, okay? But, like, his eyes are so freaking pretty and feminine that I'm just like, yeah, I don't mind it. I really don't. And, like, you being this close, like, I wish Tomomori was this close to me, but I'm not going to complain here. Is he awake? No, he's still out. He doesn't seem hurt, but I'd like to continue to let him rest for a bit. This isn't the first time this has happened. Chanel will pull off some amazing move and then pass out for hours at a time. Yeah, it's the dragon in me. I like the time she jumped up to the roof of one of the buildings in Kurama to save an injured bird. Good for us! I'm here for it. Yeah, little bird liked that too. He chirped as soon as I said bird. Classic Shauna. Doing the incredible to help someone else. I guess this time I was in need of saving, huh? I like the fact that we saved our love interest, by the way. I kind of, like, glossed over that. I was like, yeah, we kick ass. And it was like, wait, we saved him. Holy fucking shit. I've been asking for this for God knows how long. How long have I said, like, why can't we ever save the men just once? Why can't we be the one kicking someone's ass and saving the boyfriends? Like, sure, I know they gotta, like, I feel like we've done it in games before, like, maybe we do something, like, but, like, it's usually, like, we're the ones that need to be protected, and we protected his ass. Yeah! She might be, like, look, I like some MCs in games, and they fit in game, but, like, she might be top tier. She's going up there as, like, probably the best one we've ever had. Like, that's, like, amazing. I mean, it's because we're, like, the special or some shit, but, like, still, it doesn't matter. It's awesome. It's usually like, we're the special, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I need the men to protect me, and oh, I'm a delicate wallflower, and, like, I giggle and everything. And she's like, I will kick your motherfucking ass when I channel the inner dragon. Like, I'm here for this. Well, I'm glad he's alright, but we really shouldn't stick around here for long. I'm unhurt, so please allow me to take care of him. I want to help the Genji. You really expect me to trust you? Do you have another choice? Point. You're right. And the most important thing now is getting out of here, and we can't do that without you. This would be the perfect to go down either one of their routes. I'm still confused how we're going to go down Noritsune's route. Oh, he's going to be chasing us, probably. He's going to be like, I like the chase. Excellent. But I have to be the one to carry Shauna. Are you sure you can with that injury? This man could carry both of us and wouldn't even notice. I'm just saying. Like, I think it's kind of funny. He's like, I have to carry him, not her. But you know what I mean? Like, why, if he carried us, he wouldn't notice that we were a girl. You know what I mean? With all the clothing and everything we have on. It's not like we have like giant triple D's stacked in there that we're like waiting down. Like, you'd be like, wait, you know what I mean? I'm assuming that like everything that we're wearing is hiding our breasts. Like, that's the only thing that he would notice. You know what I mean? It's not like the other way around where if we were a guy pretending to be a girl, people would be like, oh, I'll carry him on my back. And then it's like, wait, is that a gun in your pocket? Like, you carrying bananas with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to notice. Like, I just feel like, so it's just kind of, like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, would he actually notice? It's not like, we're like, no, I'll bathe him while he's unconscious, don't you worry. Then he would notice, but like, I got like 5,000 things on. How is he going to know just by carrying me? I'm a girl. Unless Shungen's worried, like, oh, if he looks too close at her face, he might, like, clue in, because she's kind of freaking pretty. But, like, so are you, Shungen. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. Piggyback. Or, again, I get on your back, Shungen. Shungen gets on Benkei's back, and then he carries both of us, and it's, like, fine. That man wouldn't even know. Again, I'm telling you, he wouldn't know. He'd be like, yeah, it's like I have a backpack that's got a grain of rice in it. Like, he's a bear. Man's huge. Shungen bent down and lifted Shanao up onto his back. His shoulders screamed in pain, but he ignored it and stood up. Very well. In that case, we'll just follow the road and... that's not good. What is it? Is there a problem? I'm afraid I didn't catch your name. What? Your name. I never caught it. Would you mind telling me? It's Shungen of Kurama. Same place as Shana. Right, Shungen. Come along, then. Like, it's weird to travel with someone if you're not acquainted. Oh, it's a pretty tree background. Mount Kurama. Can you still walk? Oh, that's such a pretty CG. I love the fact that we're getting a lot of CGs in the very beginning of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're so pretty, too. That's a very pretty one. Like, Shungen is very, like, preciously pretty. And, like, see, now we saved his ass, and now he's rescuing us. It's, like, fair trade-off, right? It's cool. I like this. I'm fine. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't have to keep checking, you know. Right. I underestimated you. I hope you'll forgive me. What are you talking about all of a sudden? Lord Shanao is lucky to have a vassal as dedicated as you are. A vassal? Yeah, I could see how it looks that way. But I don't think Shana's ever thought of me that way. Not even once. Oh, so you have no ties to the Genji, then? Well, not exactly. My father served under Shana's father, Lord Yoshitomo. Yoshitomo Minamoto, father of Yoritomo Minamoto and Shanao, the 5th generation leader of the Kawachi Genji clan. He was later defeated in the Heiji Rebellion. I just feel like we need to read this every time when it comes up. It's weird that it comes up every time. And you know what I mean? Because like it usually comes up the first time and then never again. I do like it because like later in the game you're like, wait, what was that again? So it's kind of cool that there's a little bit of a refresher. But also I like reading it even though we already know, because I like rereading it so that it points out every single time. Father of our love interest and us, our brother. I just want to... Never gonna let it go! I feel like the more we talk about it and the more we bring it up, the more we mention, like, our brother. We're gonna date our brother. Then when it happens, you're like, I'm so used to, like, it now. I've said it enough that it's not gonna faze me then. That's what I'm hoping for, so I'm just saying. Because I'm probably going to enjoy his route, so I'm just getting myself used to the idea that you are going to end up dating your brother, making out with your brother, sleeping with your brother. Get used to it now, so when it happens, you're not like, oh, you're like, yeah, I mean, I prepared myself for this, and, like, I can enjoy the route for what it is, for that, not, well, okay, not the what it is is dating your brother, but for the the romance aspect and be like, oh my god, it's so amazing. I mean, yeah, he's our brother, which is weird, but like I've gotten used to it throughout the rest of the game. I'm just saying, preparing myself. And you as well, so we don't get grossed out by it, because it's going to be a little gross. I'm just saying. Like, do you have a brother? Are you like, yeah, brother's pretty fine? That's weird. It's not like, oh, my brother's attractive, so I can understand why my girlfriends or like other girls in the school are attracted to him. There's a difference between recognizing someone as, this is a good-looking person, not, yeah. There's a difference between recognizing someone is good-looking and actually finding them attractive. You know what I mean? Like, logically, you can look and be like, yes, I understand why everyone thinks this person is attractive. I don't personally find them attractive. I'm not like, yeah, but I'm like, yes, I get logically they are good looking to other people, sure. So yeah, you could look at your brother or whatever and be like, yes, they're a good looking human. I understand why people find them attractive, but not like you don't want to have sex with your brother, right? Like, but yet that's what's going to happen. So I'm just saying, I'm preparing us all for it. I don't have a brother, but I can't imagine looking at someone I'm related to and being like, fuck yeah, I want to get down on that. Like, that's just, I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, but I'm not royalty, so, like, they marry cousins and shit, so, like, eh. But, like, also, like, we haven't grown up with him. We haven't seen him in God knows how old are we? Whatever that many years. But still, it's weird. It's never gonna not be weird. Just trying to get myself over it before it comes up. Plus, it's kind of funny. Like, I've complained about cousins in games, and this game's like, yeah? Yeah, you want? Alright, hold on. Hold my beer. Hold my sake. Fucking one up you. Yeah, I never thought this would happen. Never, ever, ever in my life imagined we would be there eventually. We will get there. We're not there yet, but okay. So yeah. Gonna need a stiff drink before that round. And probably during. Maybe after. Because I'm gonna enjoy it. I know I am. The man is hot. And I'm gonna be like, I am enjoying this. There's something wrong with me. That's okay. At this point, we've played so many of these games that I'm like, well, the debauchery just keeps going. I'm apparently a degenerate. So fine, I guess. I'm slowly coming to terms with it. Just like, yeah, I am. Oh. And eventually I'll be like, fuck yeah, I am. But now I'm like, I guess. Didn't think this was going to be my life. Anyway. But Shauna and I are not like our fathers. We grew up together, separated from a master-servant relationship. I'm determined to protect Chanel, but it's not because I'm some servant. I see. In fact, what would I call a relationship? Childhood friends is not quite right. It's something more. We're like family. Okay, I hope he goes there. Pledging allegiance to Shauna as her vassal, will it ever really come to that? At that time, will I still be able to stay by Shauna's side? Oh, this is like we're not really childhood friends, I'm kind of into him. Her. Like, you know. I hear someone. Whose voice is that? We're so close. Like, we could be siblings. We have this, like, similar eye color and stuff. Shungen? Oh, you're awake? How are you feeling? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. It's just... Shungen, why are you... Before I could finish asking the question, it all came back to me. The long night chasing Ben K and fighting with the Heike, and then Ben K's right there like, hey, the fuck happened? I jumped into the river, but I don't remember anything after that. I must have blacked out. I'm sorry. Really, I'm fine. I can walk now. I can tell just by looking at you that you're feeling better. All right then, down you go. He's a good boy. How long was I out? And where are we? We're on the way to Kurama Temple. You've been out for a couple hours now. Oh, this is going to be fun. And Benkei, what are you doing here? I quickly took a step back to keep my distance and placed my hand on the hilt of my sword. It's okay, Shinhou. He's not trying to hurt us. He's trying to help us. Now that I think back on it, you were blocking Noritsune and the others so we could escape last night, weren't you? That's right. And he pulled us to shore after we jumped into the river. Yeah, I would have drowned probably because, like, I blacked out after I jumped in the river, so. Is that so? Thank you. What happened to the Heike? Why did you help us? Thank you is probably good for him. What happened to the Heike? Why did you help us? I feel like it's going to be one of these two for Noritsune. Yeah, why did you help us? Why? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why? That sounds sus and would be bad for him. Wait, isn't Benkei? No, Benkei's green. Right, alright. Okay, yeah, we got nothing for that. Shungen was like, yeah. I feel like yellow always opens. Shungen's like down for everything. I don't know. Why on earth did you help us? You know we were chasing after you, don't you? Yes, my lord. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Having the big bear man who could literally probably snap me like a twig call me my lord is kind of hot. I'm here for it. I really like this game a lot so far. There's just a lot of shit you were like, yeah, I've kind of wanted a lot of this, just, and now it's all in it, and it's like, yeah, it's hitting a lot of buttons. All right. Just what is he thinking? I wish I knew. Ishana, I couldn't believe it at first either, but it looks like this guy has no ulterior motive here. No ulterior motives, huh? Well, I can't say I have no motivations of my own, but I can say for sure that I have no ill intentions toward you. I don't know if I can believe a word he says, but even Shungen appears to have let his guard down a bit. And Benkei did save us. There was no way of getting around that. All right, in that case, thank you for helping me. Not at all, my lord. I was just doing what was right. Okay, he wasn't one of the, like, I feel like, okay, so, like, when I was originally looking at, like, the character cards and stuff, obviously, our brother, I didn't know who was our brother at the time, and Tomomori were, like, my top two. I'm like, yes, these two. And then, of course, Noritsune and Shungen are like, yeah, they're actually cute, and I'm into them. But, like, they're, like, again, they're the cuter, sweeter boy characters, and I'm like, eh. And, like, I feel like Benkei was one of those, too, because I'm like, yeah, like, we need, like, the big bear man in the games, and I'm fine with that, but they're not my type, so I was like, I'm probably not. But, like, even at just this moment where he's like, I was just doing all this, you're like, I kind of want to just hug him. What is happening? He's like, it's going to be weird because he's definitely way too old for us, but, like, I kind of actually like him a lot more than I thought. It is literally, we're just 2 minutes in meeting him, and I'm like, I don't know, there was something about just reading that line, I'm like, aw, I think I'm going to like him. Trainwreck is going to be my favorite, don't get me wrong, Jun Fukuyama voice. I don't even care if you're the worst character in this game, and you were like, everything you do is awful. I'm going to be here for it, because again, that's, I mean, I got weird taste, alright? But, like, I just so far feel like with all the characters, there's not one that I'm like, eh. I'm like, they're kind of all, I'm either just becoming a whore, and I'm just into all of our Otome boys, or I'm just more like, okay, I'm open to experiencing more routes because, like, even my, like, least favorite characters are like, yeah, I'm not into this character sprite particularly. The routes are usually good anyway, you know? But, like, I don't know, I'm kind of, like, into all of them in different ways. Like, yeah, okay, weird. Anyway, but this is gonna be good. But that just hit something, and I was like, what? Why do I kind of like you now? Look at you. It's something about, like, how sweet he looks right now. You know? With a little scar and a scruffy little goatee. Like, what is going on? I'm not into, like, the big bear dudes, and yet I'm like, I kind of just hug me. I don't know. What the hell? What the hell? Where's my beautiful fucking train wreck? I need you here. Like, where's my brother? I need that. Shit. I can't wait for that one. He did? Wait, what? Thank you for helping me. I was just doing what was right. He did? Yes, of course. That doesn't make any sense. Did we miss something? Then Benkei knelt down directly in front of me. Benkei, what are you doing? Please, allow me, Benkei Musashibo, to be your vassal. What? What are you talking about? Is that why you helped us? Besides, why would someone as powerful as you want to serve me? Why would a monk soldier who got expelled from the temple at Mount it's Hiei, yeah. Mount Hiei want to serve me? So you've heard about that. But do you know why I was expelled from the temple? For defying the Heike. Oh, he looks so sad. Look at his sad eyes right now. Defying the Heike? How? I'm still confused about what the hell happened with those lines back there, but anyway. One day I went to Kyoto on an errand and came upon a man who was acting violently to one of the townspeople. I intervened and knocked him down. The man turned out to be Kiyomore's grandson, Sukemore, a well-known Heike lord. Kiyomore's grandson. Okay, but who? Okay, Sukemore. Whoa. Which one of your kids has kids? Tomomore's your son. Shigehira's your son. Which one of these motherfuckers has kids? Better not be my fucking boyfriend. I'm not down for that. Ah. Shigemori Taira. Okay. Sukemori Taira. Shigemori Taira's second son, grandson of Kiyomori. Shigemori Taira's. Oh, Shigemori is... Wait, no, wait. Yes. Okay. Wait. I don't know why my brain cannot wrap around this. Sukemori is Kiyomori's grandson. Shigemori is Kiyomori's son. Okay, so... And it's Sukemori is Shigemori's second son. Okay! I just, like, my brain was like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Well, I thought Tomomori was the oldest, but maybe he's not. But it doesn't matter. Okay. So... Tomomori's other brother, Shigemori, is his son. Okay, cool. But for some reason, I don't know why... The way it's laid out, Sukemori Taira, Shigemori Taira's second son, grandson of Kiyomori. My brain was like, wait, wait. I couldn't logic that for a second. It's obvious, but I couldn't logic it. I don't know. I'm hungry and tired, I think. Anyway. Since that day, nasty rumors about me began spreading around the town, and I was forced to leave the Mount Hiei Temple in shame. Typical Heike arrogance. I mean... Shigemori. He was rude to me. But the monks at Mount Hiei didn't protect you? I'm afraid not. Defying the will of the Heike is no easy task after all. But I'm still unclear about how that led to you stealing swords. When I left the temple and returned to Kyoto, I knew I needed a sword to protect myself against the Heike. So I took them all. But then I realized this is what happens when Heike carry swords. I realized if I stole all the swords from the Heike army, they wouldn't be able to hurt people anymore. They could just make more swords. And then I'll steal those! I see your logic. If I take their swords, they won't have swords and they can't hurt people. But they can make more. What? This is where the himbo shit comes in. Where it's like, the attempt is there, but I'm not sure you follow the logic through fully. But like, still, okay. He wants to steal the swords from the entire Heike army because he thinks that will stop them? That seems a bit foolhardy. That's a nice way of being like, you're a little... Okay. Pats him on the head. It's okay, sweetie. Nice try. But what does all that have to do with you wanting to become my vassal? Lord Shanao, you're the one who defeated Noritsune Taira. That... Besides, as I told you, I have a grudge against the Heike. As an heir to the Genji, I can't think of a better person to serve. So now we're gonna bone our vassal, our brother, our best friendo, and two of our enemies. Cool. Alright. But it's not that simple. Shauna, you don't need to hear any more of this. I understand where he's coming from. But he can't be your vassal. Besides, what would Lord Kakunichi say about this? You should turn him down clearly now. He's right. Besides, I don't want to string Benkei along. For his sake, I should say no right now. I really appreciate your help, Benkei, but I can't make you my vassal. Honestly, I'm not the type of person that can support a vassal. I'm just a Chigo training at Kurama Temple. Give it up. Chigo, a young boy in service of temples, public officials, and samurai. Except for I'm a Chiga, technically. Just throwing in, like, that's not how it works in Japanese, but. However, you are also an heir to the Minamoto name. Surely you can't stay at Kurama forever. Well, in a world ravaged by the selfishness of the Heike, you, the son of Genji, are the hope of the people. Yeah, about that, though! So please, for that day which is sure to come soon, please take me as your vassal. My skill in combat is second to none. Really, except for me, maybe. No. I don't want any of that. War is what ravages this world. No, I just want to stay living peacefully in Kurama. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to work, because they know that you live in this temple, and you kicked, you kicked Noritsune's ass, and you made Shigehira feel bad about himself. So, like, do you not think they're going to come to where you live? They know where you live. But, do you really think that's possible? Yeah, no, as soon as we get back and Gramps up there in the temple, like, Mr. Cleanup, what's the fuck his name? I forget his name, but anyway, as soon as we go up there and we're like, and he's like, where the fuck were you two? And we're like, so we went down to the village because we're gonna kick this guy's ass, but, we didn't kick this guy's ass. He's fine, don't worry about him. And then, like, we ran into the Heike, like, the three bigwig, yeah, we ran into all of them, and we made Shigehira, like, feel bad about himself, so then he wanted to kick her ass. And Tomomori's just there being pretty, because, like, man, right? But anyway, and then Noritsune came with his whole fucking army, and then I went, like, fucking ballistic, and it kicked all their fucking asses, and then we jumped in a river, and now we're here, and, like, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. Like, I mean, it's not like they know where oh, right, they do. I'm just saying, they know where you live, right? What do you mean? Okay, this is where we're the himbos right now, or I'm the shimbo, right? Because we're over there like, what, we'll be fine, and he's like, you kick their fucking asses and they know where you live. I feel like someone's gonna say that. Okay, here we go. See? Here, okay. I know that Otome Kitten referred to him kind of like a himbo energy, but, like, at least he's got something going on up there, because I'm going to steal all their swords and then they will have none. They can make more. They can get more. I don't think that's gonna work. But, like, appreciate the effort. But again, that's like the himbo bit coming out. You're like, noble, but not fully thought out. Here, at least he's, like, using that brain cell. He's got at least a couple in there, and he's using one of them now. That's all I'm saying. We were not. We're like, I'm just gonna go back to my peaceful life. And he's like, really? Last night you defeated Noritsune, a lord of the Heike clan, with a single blow in combat, and they will seek revenge. It doesn't matter what your intentions are, my lord, and they won't just let this go. They can't. Yeah, their pride's on the line, right? What? But Shana didn't want to fight. Noritsune was the one that challenged him. You think that matters? Were you not there when Noritsune was like, I'm going to send all my people after you if you don't fight me? Like, did we forget? Shungen, you're pretty. You can't be this stupid. Still, if the people in town hear about a Heike lord losing in combat to a Genji, it would humiliate them. They can't have that. Benkei shook his head solemnly. When I realized the seriousness of the situation, it sent chills down my spine. I mean, it's kind of like after a night of drinking when they're like, man, you remember when you saw that cop car and you're like, oh, we're going to jail. Like, you know what I mean? Eventually it dawns on you, but, like, I'm just saying. I understand. In that case, we better get back to Kurama Temple as soon as possible. But Benkei, this matter with the Heike is my own. I'll not be making you my vassal. Got it? Well, I'm still gonna tag along. Very well. I can see that you've made up your mind, and that pushing you further here would do no good. I apologize for speaking so plainly with you, my lord. His voice is kind of all off, but it's fine. But if something happens, know that I'll be there to aid you. Please feel free to call upon me at any time. I will when we're in your route. Benkei... The road to the temple is just up ahead. If you're able to walk, then there's no reason for me to accompany you further. I will take my leave now. Thank you very much for your time today. I feel bad now. He seems so earnest in wanting to become my vassal. But you can't take a vassal. You know that. I guess you're right. Anyway, we'd better hurry back to the temple. Is a vassal like a manservant? Like, I kind of thought at first maybe she was saying, like, I can't take one because I can't afford you. Like, I can't, like, pay you or do anything. But then I'm wondering if it's like, oh, your vassal's like your manservant, and, like, then you'd know I was a lady, and that wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, rich people have, like, ladies' maids and butlers and things, and you're like, oh, yes, I can't put my jacket on, you have to put it on for me. But, like, if, like, your vassal is the person dressing you and shit, like, because you can't do it yourself, they're gonna know that you're missing some shit, is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really know. I'm not gonna look it up right now. So. Right, but remember to take it easy. You were out cold just a few minutes ago. I'm fine. I don't feel dizzy, and I don't feel particularly hurt anywhere. But speaking of overdoing it, you're one to talk. I can't believe you carried me all this way. Oh, please, it's nothing. More than that. Shungen? Never mind, it's nothing. Come on, let's hurry back. My throat itches, sorry. Wait, Shungen, if there's something you need to tell me, just tell me. It's fine. Come on, we're in a hurry. That's true, but I feel like if I don't force you to tell me now, you're never going to say anything. So what is it? I stared at him, my eyes firm. Judging that I wasn't going to be persuaded to give up, Shungen sighed. You could just walk away. I'm just saying, right? Doesn't he have the power to... Doesn't he have legs? You were really reckless last night. You fought to protect me without any regard for yourself or your safety. It was really frustrating. I told you I'd be the one to protect you when we went to Kyoto, and instead you ended up saving me. Did I hurt your pride? I was at a loss for words, then Shungen abruptly stopped speaking, as if he was holding something back. I can't stand it when he thinks like this, always worrying about me or blaming himself. I feel like it's less the, I'm a man and I should be able to protect a woman, mentality, and the, like, it's like, my father was your father's servant, basically, served your father, my job is to serve you, basically, and, like, I need to protect you. That's kind of like the role that I always thought that I would have, and now you're protecting me, and that's not how this is supposed to work. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be like anything. Like, higher up official in a war. I don't know military ranks. I can't, like, whatever. Lower level dude. Big guy saves you, and you're like, it's my job to protect you, sir! You know what I mean? Like, and that's, like, kind of probably been instilled in him, so now he's like, you're not supposed to save me, damn it! You're the special! Like, but that's just who Shungen is. He's always taking responsibility for things, always blaming himself. Even though in a million years, I'd never think to blame him for anything. Shungen, I hope you know, I'm always grateful for you. Huh? If it wasn't for you, I probably would have just fought Noritsune the first time we met him. And if it wasn't for you, I would still be collapsed, passed out in Kyoto. What I'm trying to say is, you're the reason I've been able to make it this far. How sweet. Shana, that's... I'm sorry for worrying you, but thanks for worrying about me. It's nothing, really. Thank you for apologizing, but don't make me worry again. Aw, he's blushing. Guess we're just gonna keep going around and round in circles again, aren't we? As I said this, a slight smile returned to Shungen's face. Smiling together, we walked side by side on the road back to Kurama Temple. Yeah, we're gonna get in trouble. Kyoto, Rokuhara. Rokuhara, the traditional residence of the Taira Heike clan, centered around Kiyomori's mansion, located near Matsubaracho, Higashiyamaku. Higashiyamaku, yeah. In Kyoto, Higashiyamaku. Whatever. Norimori! That's Taira's... And Taira. That's Noritsune's dad. They're all Taira. You've made a real mess of things, Noritsune. You understand that? Not only did you fail to capture the monk, you also went and had a huge brawl in the middle of the city with Shanao. I'm very sorry, Father. And you too, Tomomori and Shigahira. How could you just let them get away like that? Tomomori's over there like, I don't know, it was fun. You say that, Uncle, but my brother and I just happened to be passing by. I don't need your excuses! Indeed, Uncle Norimori is so hard. It rhymes and it's too cute. This man's angry, and his name is adorable. Like, I just like the fact that it rhymes. I'm sorry. There's something about rhyming that's just like... Indeed, Uncle Norimori is correct. Our help to Noritsune was insufficient, and we let them escape. Look at you. Even though you were enjoying the fuck out of it. I'm glad you understand, but why didn't you go after them? What? I tried, but they were quicker than I anticipated. I'm deeply sorry for our incompetence. He's really good with the politically correct bullshit. He's over there like, oh, I gotta apologize, even though I'm like, I will stab you in your sleep, old man! Ugh. Oh yeah, they got the same green eyes. Listen, the story has already reached my brother. Knowing him, I expect he'll be very upset. Where is Noritsune? I gotta do another freaking old man voice. Brother! Noritsune, bow your head, now! I can feel the voice that this man should have. Like, but I can't do it. But you can feel it, right? You're looking at him and you're like, yes, I hear it in my head. Anyway. Brother, I'm truly sorry for the misbehavior of this foolish child of mine. Oh, yes, Norimori. Your son is quite the fool. And trust me, this blunder will cost you dearly. But you're not the only one with foolish sons. Isn't that right, Tomomori, Shigahira? Okay, I feel like they're definitely not the oldest. One with the kid probably is. Us too? That doesn't seem fair. Your anger is very understandable, Father. Please accept my humblest of apologies. Like, he is really good at ass kissing. Like, he is really good at this. You let the lost child of Genji just slip through your fingers? Are you crazy? Do you have any idea the shame you've brought? Brother, you have every right to be angry. Please forgive me. It's not really your fault, but... Norimori, aren't you embarrassed? That child of Genji. He's the same age as Noritsune, is he not? Is it fair to say that Shinao absolutely destroyed Noritsune in combat then? And what does that say about the Heike at large? I am truly sorry. I can't do their voices, man. Ugh. Oh, Noritsune is so fucking pissed. This is not good for us dating him, and yet, somehow, this is also... He's gonna be so intensely angry. He's not gonna kiss nice. It's gonna be good. Oh, really? So, Father, you've heard the rumors about Shinao, too? I always thought you were interested in such things. This sassy bitch. They say it was because you were attracted to the boy's mother, Tokiwa Gozen, that you spared the Genji child's life. Isn't that so? Yeah, she was fucking hot. Tokiwa Gozen? Yoshitomo Minamoto's concubine? Oh! Okay, wait! Yeah, see? Yoshitomo Minamoto's concubine. After the rebellion, she saved the life of her children by becoming Kiyomori's concubine, later remarried. But then later it said something about my mother lost her husband. But, like, I wouldn't think if you're someone's concubine, that's not really your husband. You're just like, you know what I mean? So, like, maybe that was a weird translation thing. Because I was like, oh, yeah, this is what we read originally when Tokiwa was introduced. That she is our father's concubine. So that was what led me to think that us and... Is it Yoritomo? That's our brother, right? Okay. Because Yoshitomo and Yoritomo get me very confused. That we were half-siblings, but then she was like, our mother lost her husband. But, like, if you're a concubine, you're not really married to that man. You know what I mean? It's not really your husband. Unless she's using it in a very, like, liberal sense. Like, oh, I mean, like, that was she was his concubine, but, like, he's the only man, so husband, using it loosely. I don't know. Shigehira, our father takes many factors into consideration before making decisions. Best not to judge him without all the information. He's very fucking like, well. But had you killed all the Genji children back during the Heiji Rebellion, none of this would have happened. Are you trying to get your ass kicked? Your dad's gonna kill you in your sleep. Heiji Rebellion, civil war that occurred in Kyoto in the year 1159. Yoshitomo Minamoto and Fujiwara Noburi attempted to overthrow the Kiyomori Heike, but failed. How dare you speak to me that way? I'm the leader of the Heike. I told you, this man's gonna kick your ass, boy. He's a sassy side boy. And now he's like, oh, what did I say? Shut your fucking mouth. He's definitely the youngest. Shigehira, apologize to our father. Sorry, I was out of line. I too apologize on behalf of my brother. You have my sincerest apologies, father. Huh, that's more like it. If you must know, it was the intervention of my stepmother that saved the lives of Yoritomo and Shinao. Ikenozen? Ikenozeni? Ikenozeni. Ikenozeni? Yeah, okay, anyway. You mean Lady Ikenozeni? Ikenozeni? Yeah, it's hard to say. Ikeno is okay, but then Zeni is weird. Ikenozeni. Zeni. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Kiyomori's stepmother. That's fine. That's kind of funny, because like, he's so gruff, and then he got stepmommy. It was like, you leave those kids alone. You leave those kids alone, goddammit! Whip you with my cane. I love it. After the Heiji Rebellion, she intervened to stop Kiyomori from killing Yoritomo Minamoto. Instead, Kiyomori banished him to Izu. Is it Izu? I think that's, yeah. Yes, that's right. She cried and begged me not to take the lives of the two young children. Ah, yes. Grandmother always was known for her merciful heart. Though, come to think of it, she never was very kind to us. Interesting. I could not neglect the request of my father's wife, but I damn well should have. It's funny, she begged you to save those kids. Oh my god, are we related? Oh no, wait, weird. Well, it's stepmommy issues. Step-cousin? What? I don't know. Like, Shigehiro's over there, like, she wasn't ever very nice to us, but she, like, intervened to save two random fucking kids, right? But then you're wondering, it's only their step-grandma, right? So his dad's wife. But then, like, do you wonder if she was, like... Yoshitomo? Yoritomo? Which one's which? Anyway. Our dad's actual mom... She's our real grandma, and there are step... How does that work? That'd be fucking hilarious. Because, like, why would she, like, intervene to save them and then be, like, kind of rude to these step-grandkids of hers? You know what I mean? It's interesting. I feel like there's something more to that than just, like, that's just for plots, you know? Perhaps if I had banished Shinao to Izu like his brother, Yoritomo, we could have avoided this embarrassment. Damn it. Losing to an heir of the Genji is a very serious matter. It's not just a matter of us losing face. Are they kicking him out? And that's why? What would the nobles in court think of the Heike if they heard about this? We'd look weak in their eyes. The whole family would look weak because of one fight. Jesus. I mean, yeah, I guess that's like the way the thought process worked, but it seems funny. And is that what you want, Noritsune? You think that's the way the Heike should be treated? Noritsune clenched his fist tightly on his knees as he sat upright, his back pointing straight in the air. His left hand was wrapped in cloth to cover the wound Shinao had given him last night. The wound wasn't deep, but it stung fiercely, especially now when you get yelled at. Lord Kiyomori's right. By losing like that, I sullied the name of not just Kiyomori, but the entire Heike. I'm so frustrated, so annoyed with myself. Why couldn't I beat him? What's the difference between me and him? Okay, so, sweetie, let's sit down and have the birds and the bees talk. Also, I'm pretty sure we have the soul of a dragon or some shit. That's what the difference is. But, you know, that's really why we won against you. It has nothing to do with the fact that, like, the other differences. But I feel like we should start there. Say something! Is your mouth just a useless hole? I have no excuse. I only wish to say that I do not wish to see the Heike underestimated. And moreover, that I never wish to see the Heike viewed as weak. And just who was it that made us look weak? Do you have any idea how hard I had to work to bring the Heike to this point? And you've ruined it! You've lost to, of all people, Genji's bastard child. Yeah, so it makes me think that we're only half siblings? That makes it a little bit better when we're boning our brother. It's fine. There must be no mercy. For us, for the Heike, there's no such thing as defeat. Or we'll banish him. We must show them all. The nobles, the people, the Genji. We'll show them all our true strength. Can we stop talking now? Because your voice hurts me. Gotta be angry, and it's probably deafening you, but, like, sorry. Noritsune, this is no defeat. You must wipe out and eliminate all traces of your disgrace. You understand? Eliminate? You mean... Kill Shinao and his defeat of you last night will mean nothing. And he's like, but I think he's sexy. Lead your troops and wipe out the entirety of Kurama Temple. And Noritsune's like, I just feel like that's a little extreme, but... Brother, you can't be serious. I beg you to reconsider. Their voices are the same now? I don't know what's happening. The temple has strong ties with the imperial nobility. The destruction of the temple could come with disastrous effects. Okay, someone's smart, and someone else is just angry. Worse than the effects of a Heike lord being beaten by a Genji lord? Certainly not. Think before you speak, Norimori. We must make them understand the consequences of challenging the rule of the Heike. For that, no punishment is too harsh. I can't do their voices anymore. It hurts. Yes, but a temple? It's settled then! Noritsune, tear down Kurama Temple! Oh, our little monk buddy friend's gonna die. Do not abide another degradation of the Heike name, Noritsune, for if you do, I'll make sure that name is stripped from you. Oh, that's probably how we're gonna end up dating him. He's gonna fuck up. Brother, wait! What do you mean? If you fail in this task, you'll be disowned! You understand me? I'll strike you from the Heike family. Good, then I've made myself clear. Now go do what I expect you to do. Brother, please wait, brother! My, what a fuss that was. A credit where credit's due, though. You have a real talent for getting fathers angry, Noritsune. Ugh. Forced to attack Kurama, and if you even hesitate, you'll be kicked out of the family. What a bummer. Shigehiro's like, fucking psycho. What a bitch. I guess you have no choice, huh? You either do what he says, or you're out in the cold. Well, nothing to do about it now. Better start getting the men ready to march. Such a psycho! Don't be ridiculous. It would just be a battle of Heike versus Genji. If I beat Shinao that way, it will be all for nothing. It would all be for nothing, sorry. Huh? And the match has to be fair. Who cares if I can beat him with an army? Anyone could do that. So you're saying it's cowardly to bring an army to fight him? I mean, if I need an entire army to beat one person, that tells me that they're way stronger than me. I'm just saying. You want to what? Beat him one-on-one? Jeez, Noritsune, grow up, will ya? That was so not his voice, but it's fine. Shut up! You really are stupid, you know that? You should have grown out of this kind of thing ages ago. I think it's funny, it's definitely two sides. Like, Shigehiro's over there like, we have money and power and armies! Kill everyone! Whatever! And freaking Noritsune's over here like, no, it's gotta be a fair one-on-one, man-to-man fight. My pride won't take anything less. You know what I mean? It's like, don't you get it? You lost. We already know what'll happen if you go one-on-one against Shinao. You'll lose. Again. Ugh. That's enough, Shigehira. You've said too much. But Tomomori looks like he's seriously fucking enjoying this. He's not like, stop it. He's like, stop. He's gonna get offended. Like, fine. Noritsune, I'm aware you have your own feelings about this, but I wouldn't disobey my father's orders. Of course, you could always give me the job. I don't mind. I've been bored out of my wits lately. Could do with a little blood. Yeah, Shigehiro's motherfucking psycho. Like, again, Tomomori might have a fucking pirate ship of red flags, but Shigehiro's got a fucking fleet. I'm just saying. I kind of love it. You must want some time to think it over. Come, Shigehira, let's go. Very well, brother. See ya. Maybe. I have to be the one. Damn it. Noritsune's like, I'm gonna go and do this on my own! And then you're gonna get your ass kicked out of here. Kurama Temple, Tokubo. Tokubo, located on the grounds of the Kurama Temple, the place where Shinao and Shungen grew up. I mean, it's the same thing we've already read up in. The sun was already high in the sky when we returned to Kurama Temple. We went around to the back to Tokubo, where Lord Kakunichi was waiting for us. I'd say he looks disappointed, but that's always his normal face. I don't remember giving you permission to leave. I don't remember his voice, but anyway. I'm sorry, Lord Kakunichi. Shungen, what happened to your shoulder? He sounds too much like Tomomori, but it's okay. He's probably going to end up dead. I'm just saying. Like, they're going to come attack the temple. He's not going to make it out. I had an accident. A monk from Mount Hiei. Hiei? Yeah, it's Hiei, right? Patched it up for me. Just what happened when you two snuck out last night. I demand an explanation. I'm trying to slowly change his voice. Yes. Hi. Together with Shungen, I told Lord Kakunichi everything. Being accosted by Noritsune, going to Kyoto to capture Benkei. We told him about the fight with the Heike forces in Kyoto and our escape. By the time we finished, it was well after dark, and he's over there like, fuck, we're all gonna die! We're all gonna die! Do you realize what you've done? Why didn't you consult me? I'm sorry. It's my fault, Lord Kakunichi. If I hadn't allowed myself to be provoked by Noritsune... Enough! What's done is done. We must determine what to do from here. Run. Since it was Shinao, a Genji, who defeated the Heike Lord, we can't expect Rokuhara to stay silent about it. They're going to demand your extradition back to Kyoto. I thought so. But Kurama Temple will not comply. But Lord Kakunichi, such defiance could be seen as a treasonous act of oppression to the Heike. Act of opposition, not oppression. I'm like, what? Okay. Opposition! I read wrong. That's me. Yes, and I don't expect the Heike will back down either. They may even use force against us. First, we must watch and see what the Heike will do next. This conversation is over for tonight. You two get some rest. Lord Kakunichi spoke harshly and stood up quickly. Seeing his face filled my heart with a pang of regret. Lord Kakunichi, I'm very sorry. Yeah, you should be. Do not bow your head to me lightly. You are an heir to the Genji clan. Do not forget your position. I understand. I will talk to you again in the morning. See you then. I think we might all be dead by then. I'm just saying. I don't think they're going to give us much time to react. That'd be the smart thing. Not like, wait, let's give them a month, see what they do. Because then we pack the fuck up and leave. With that, Lord Kakunichi left the room, and I was stunned into silence. I mean, I feel like the monks and Lord Kakunichi would stay here, but they would ship us the fuck out, you know what I mean? How about we eat something and then get some rest? Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. All right, get some rest, Shauna. I nodded back at Shungen, who meekly smiled back at me. Then I got up and went to bed. We're basically at time, so I'm going to stop here, and we'll continue in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.